Of course, we're right here on Highway 71 in Texarkana, Arkansas at Davis Lumber Company. Hey, we're with Cajun Fryers. Mark and them's cooking up and showing how to use the Cajun Fryer. Folks, it's the best fryer on the market today. Of course, he's got the smoker and the other grill over here and showing how quick you can cook ribs. He cooked some ribs a while ago, thick baby back ribs, in 40 minutes. And as you can see, they're just, look here folks, they are just as tender and they're falling off the bone. It's all about the way the heat is dispersed inside the chamber of these things. Amazing product. Go to their.com and check it out. Hey, you'll like it. Right now, we got to eat.
Well, what we've done, I mean, we've always been known as for building material, and that's predominantly been our thrust for our history, mainly the last 60-something years. But about a year ago, we remodeled the whole store. We've got all new inventory inside the store now. So we've gone more towards the consumer, more towards the remodeling market. We've got a full selection of hardware, plumbing, electrical. We've got a new line of Valspar paint that we didn't have before. We've also got into the floor covering business again, which we used to be into and had gotten out of it. But now we're back into selling all kinds of floor covering, everything from carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, which is very popular these days. And also we're getting into installed granite now that we didn't have before. Well, what we do here, I mean, we specialize in service. You know, people these days are used to going to the big stores and probably have gotten used to not having service. Well, here we've got salesmen that have been doing this for a long time that know their products that they're selling, and they can help walk you through a project. You know, if you've got a plumbing project and you don't know what fitting you need, they'll help you figure it out and sort of hold your hand, so to speak. And if you don't want the help, then we won't help you.
We've got everything from garden plants to fruit trees. We've got your mulches and we've got all the accessories. We have some water fountains, and of course we have ferns. And we just try to have a look and have the insecticides for the gardens. And we also have some sprinkler replacement parts, and we just try to have a little bit of everything. We have a couple people that work in the garden center that can answer any questions you've got. They've got lots of experience. But we have the people that will take the time to get with you and do everything they can to get what you, if we don't have it, we'll certainly try to find and get what you need.
Come see my dad at Davis Lumber Company.
Right now, I've got some chicken that I'm gonna put on the grill. I've already got it seasoned up, just some general household seasonings. I'm right now working on seasoning up. I got some baby back ribs, and I got 2 pork tenderloins. Now, one thing a lot of people don't do with baby back ribs is there's a membrane here. Just stick my fingers up under that membrane, and then it's just a matter of yanking it off, and that'll make that rib take seasoning a little better, makes it cook a little better, and also makes it a little more tender to eat. Some good old Tony Sasseres, that's good on just about anything you want to cook. And of course, our friends from South Louisiana, Tabasco sauce. And we're gonna flip it and do the same thing again. We've got 4 major product lines. We've got our fish fryer, which that's mother, that's what we started with. Then we've started building the Cajun Smoke and Grill. And then now we've came out with the Cajun Express Smoker. And we also build what we call the back porch Bayou broiler, which if anybody who eats at Ruth Chris will understand, cooking steaks at a very high temperature, at 1,000, 1,200 degrees, down-fired heat for your back porch. The Cajun kitchen, as I call it, will make you a legend in your own backyard. And it takes very few chips to make this thing work. And we're just gonna slide it right down to the very bottom.
That much chips will cook all
for about 2 hours.
Really?
And then we're just going to grab our ribs. We're going to set a rack. We're going to set a rack there. These are a little thicker ribs than what my chart shows. These ribs will fall off the bone, juicy, moist, tender in about 40 minutes. Actually, what's happening is you've got a double wall. The fire is all burning in this chamber here, right. So you have no gas, no fire inside the cooking chamber. We've got a food-grade rubber seal here, so when I close this door and I snap it shut, I have now made an airtight chamber where it's smoky, okay? Now, if we come around and we look at the back of it, the only place that air can escape the inside of this smoker is through this pipe. This pipe is submerged into some water. Okay, if you look down in here, you'll see the top of the water bubbling.
Right.
What's happening is the air is being heated, it's expanding, and it's building up pressure. And when it overcomes the atmosphere, it perks or gurgles. So inside, your meat is being compressed and released all during the cooking cycle.
Wow.
That lets us smoke, instead of smoking at 225 degrees, we're gonna smoke this at 350 degrees, which shortens the cooking time, but you still get the same quality product. See how nice and easy that cuts? That tells you you've got it cut, you got it cooked down, it's ready to go. Okay, now the grill is unique in its own right. First off, most people buy a grill and a year and a half, 2 years later, it's going bad and they're having to replace it because the burners inside are not functioning properly. We have taken the burner out. You light it here, the fire dances around a tube inside and exhausts out here.
Right.
So there's no burner to go bad, to fail. As a byproduct of that, inside the grill, there is no carbon monoxide, no natural gas, no propane to taint the flavor of your food. It's all pure heat. Okay, then we also have some trays in here that we add moisture to it.
Right.
It increases the humidity level, also cuts down on the flare-ups. And then you see, we don't have any problem generating smoke.
Wow.
I can add wood chips to it if I want more.
Right.
And I'm just gonna stack this chicken in here. You can see I'm gonna put it fairly tight. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna have to move them, turn them, flip them. All I'm gonna do is just shake them loose of the grill about halfway through the cooking sequence. And every piece is gonna be golden brown, tender, juicy, moist, exactly the same. I believe our chicken is now ready. I didn't move it, turn it. I just let the grill do its job. And you see every piece came out looking pretty much the same as the next. What's going on here is I've got the same burner flue that we talked about in the grill. It is in this fryer, but it's hovering in the middle of it. Okay, furthermore, the burner is turned with the points up on that tubing. So if I was cooking fish, what makes your oil go bad is the shake comes off, lays down the bottom. Most people, when they fry, they've got a hot tot. That's where all the heat's at. Well, you're not burning the oil, you're scorching the debris. And that's darkening your oil, making it unusable. So with ours, what happens is that shake falls off that tube and rests down in the bottom.
So the fire's down in the lower.
That's right. Natural science tells you heat rises. So there's more heat at the top than what's at the bottom. But anyway, so from here up is running at 350 degrees. Down below, the oil is cooler, so it's not scorching the debris. I have cooked 400 pounds of food in the same 6 gallons of oil in a fryer just like this one. Just some cornmeal, but of course I did kick it with some good old Tony's. Most everything you're gonna cook on a fryer needs to be 325, 350, 375 max, but that's really getting to the hot side of the oil. See, right now I'm running about 300. I'm gonna give it a little more gas. You know, get that temperature back up. Okay, and simply we're just gonna take and just drop some fish. Now I prefer to drop my fish into the oil rather than putting it in a basket and dropping the basket, because then the fish have a tendency to stick together.
Right.
You know, by dropping it in, I get to control how much of that happens. The two different fish in 2 different baskets, just because I can. Nothing says you have to. Maybe because I'm Cajun Fryer man. Nice, you'll see that it's nice and...
Give me a piece of that.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Home run?
If you want a smoker and a fryer that'll last forever, hey, the best on the market. Now, if you're looking for a Cajun smoking, of course you can pick one up here at Davis Lumber in Texarkana, or down at Shreveport at Tubbs Hardware, or go online and you'll find out some dealers close to you.